Hello and welcome back to CarbonCraft with the Carbon Liberation Front on the new Gondwanaland server. As you can see, I've been hard at work. Most of my work has actually been off camera. I've been working on a lot of administrative stuff, such as implementing some custom loot tables, so our mobs should have a rare chance to drop some loot, drop their heads actually, and I'm going to keep working on that. But I have managed some time in the world. Let's take a look. It's nighttime and I've got zombie-infested plains and phantom-infested skies, but I should be safe down here in this mine. And one thing I'd like to try this on this world is to add a lot more detail than I'm used to building with in my worlds. So I'm starting that here with some of these new blocks that we have in Minecraft 1.14. I've got a mine that looks lived in. I'm trying these jumbles of blocks to add some noise to my builds. This is the first time I've ever tried this really, and I think it's turned out pretty well. Got a lot of beams to support it. I'm going to make some lanterns as soon as I can. One of my favorite new, I can't choose a real favorite new 1.14 block, but the lanterns are great. I'm going to have lanterns all through here. I've cleared out a space out here. That is going to be a mining town. Generally not good to start a video at night, but hey, it's night. Let's take a look down here. I've got, as you can see, all stone tools still. I've been doing this all with stone, and it's time for an upgrade. And I've got my first shaft going downwards in this mine. Let's follow it down. Continuing this this look. I've got work to do here. I'm not done here, but it's going to look like everything is a little bit rough around the edges. Everything's kind of crumbling in, but being held up by these beams. But I've gotten down to my destination level here, so I can start a branch mine, and right off the bat, I've got diamonds, but only a stone pickaxe, so we'll wait on that. I need to get some iron tools, so that's a goal for today. We can see also over here, we've had some people hard at work, a lot of people spending more time than I have in the world instead of behind the scenes of the world, so I have been working on my carbon footprint, but I'm still in 4th place. Looks like we've got our first 1,000. There's not really a unit here, but with Bolo King, a friend of mine, and my sister-in-law Muffin Protector is in a close second. And then my brother Rabbitarg has committed to a carbon-negative, carbon-neutral lifestyle, and it looks like it's working out pretty well for him. Looks like we've got some activity going on right here. I was spying on him earlier. In fact, let's do that right now. I'm doing everything I can in survival mode and only using spectator and creative mode for administrative tasks. We're going to do that right now. Let's go. Oh, nope, not that. F3, not F5. Spectator mode. The mines. He doesn't know I'm doing this. He's in the next room over, but he doesn't know I'm spying on him. Claimed a nice little island here. Let's take the coordinates off. I've gotten Optifine and the replay mod installed, but even though I've got the I don't see settings, and I've changed the configuration file to make sure that the recording indicator is not present, but there it is right there in the top left corner of my screen. So I'll have to figure that out later. But this is a very cool island. Spawn is on a pretty big continent, but I have verified in looking for seeds that there is ocean all the way around it and plenty of little islands. Oh, look at that. We've got Ocean Monument over there to raid. Okay, but let's go back home. This is why I've got this here. There we go. I need my elytra. And I believe, yeah, my brother's online, but he is AFK. What is he up to? Villagers. Defending from zombies. Looks like he's safe there. Interesting operation going here. Gonna have to ask him what this is later. Alright, let's get out of cheat mode. All this was done in survival though, and all of my builds are going to be in survival. I honestly don't much care for creative mode, and I have a hard time actually thinking of ideas when I have all of the items available to me right away, and I tend to get a little bit more innovative and clever if I am in survival mode. Let's see, while it's still night, if I can find any iron. I'm going to build this as a pretty decent sized shaft like this, and then build very small branches off of it. And this isn't much like a real-life mine. I mean, you can carry a ridiculous amount of things in Minecraft. Minecraft Steve is absurdly strong. But just for looks, I'm probably going to make some tailings piles out in the front. But if we're going to make this mine like a real-life mine, typically your first hole, all of the stone, which we wouldn't be mining for stone, we'd have a quarry for that, would have to be moved somewhere. And so that would be moved out here and just placed in a pile. I'll make a pile like that. And then typically after that, any further digging that you do, you move that debris into your previous branch, your previous hole. You do that for strip mines also, real strip mines, not what people playing Minecraft tend to call strip mines when they really mean branch mines. Strip mines are on the surface. This is a branch mine. There it is. First iron, more redstone, more diamonds, another redstone vein that I had to dig around, but here it is. My very first iron on this server. Only 2 pieces, so I can't do much with it yet, and I'm going to have to go around this redstone vein as well. But it is long overdue that I have some decent tools. Rainy day out here. I need to also use some of the wood that I've collected by clearing this out here, and build a protective wall around that village. I hope I'm not too late. It's been a couple weeks. I spent probably about 20 or 30 hours working on the loot table. But yeah, every mob in the game now should have a pretty, you know, you'd have to work at it a little bit, but they'll drop their own head, and they also have some other fun drops that are more rare. Most of them have about 4, and some of them are extremely rare, the idea being that this being a long-term server, it's going to take a long time with some serious farming of animals to get all the heads, if anyone ever does get all the heads. But hopefully people will be interested in trading them and selling them once we have an economy going. I hope that's fun. Some of them give some bonuses too. I'm not going to spoiler anything. It's tough being the one who put this together because I know all the secrets, but I'm going to farm them same as everyone else, and that should be a lot of fun. Looting will help with the frequency of drops, and the quality of drops will increase with luck, and I've got some surprises for that. There we go, some iron. Let's make our first iron tools. Advancement get, acquire hardware. Stone pickaxe? No, I don't want that. I can do so much better now. Here we go, iron pickaxe. Isn't it iron pick? I don't know if I'm putting the right inflection on that. I don't actually know the reference there. But yeah, regarding loot tables, I also have some other ones ready. I'm going to add more fun loot, and I have rebalanced the fishing tables, but I haven't installed those yet. But in my opinion, once you make an automatic fishing farm, an AFK fishing farm, fishing is overpowered. It's too easy to get ridiculous things like mending books. Those are still in there, but I've rebalanced it a little bit so that there are more options for loot, for junk, or for treasure, for junk. It should be a lot more interesting and a little bit less overpowered. Alright, here we go. This is our first redstone. And are we ready for it? Are they stuck? They're stuck on the other side of the gravel. Alright, we've got a cave in. Let's take care of that. There they are. Oh, ominous. That's to mark the occasion. Isn't there an achievement for that? Oh, maybe it's for giving them to someone. I don't know. Alright, these ones I'm going to go ahead and mine. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this mine, so I'll have plenty of opportunities to get some with looting. Or with fortune, rather. Okay. I'm going to continue digging this shaft out, this main shaft, and prepare for some side shafts to split off. I'm going to use up this iron pick and start working with iron or diamond tools soon, which in my opinion, they're the ultimate tool in Minecraft, but they're pretty silly. Imagine making an entire pickaxe out of diamonds. It would shatter on the first hit. Same with weapons and armor. But we'll take it. It's carbon after all, and this is the Carbon Liberation Front. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then we'll come back when it's a good opportunity to take some of the wood that we've got and some cobblestone and go build a protective wall around that village before it gets taken by a zombie siege or worse. I don't know if there's anything worse than that. But I'll meet you there. Alright, here we are. As you can see, there have been some changes here. I've got my diamond pickaxe. This is actually my second one. I'm keeping my first tools of each kind, so they're off in the chests over here. I've built a bunch of lanterns. I have a feeling a lot of my iron is going to go to simply lighting up my own mine. But before anyone starts worrying about I'm not being very efficient at this, I have two goals here. One is to collect materials, and the other is actually making a build that is a mine. So a cool looking mine that is at least a little bit of resemblance to a real life mine, even if it's not really that realistic. So we go down here, chunks, there they are. So these lanterns are pretty great. I'm a huge fan of these lanterns. Go back down here though. And look at that. I have mined quite a long way, and I've started giving it this dirty, lived-in, kind of about to cave-in look. This is a new build style for me, so I know there aren't very many people watching this yet, but if you are and you've got some comments or suggestions for this, I'm very open to hearing them. But I'm going to start building some shafts off this way. I think my plan is to go about a half a kilometer that way, and then make a right turn, and then make a kilometer square and come back around to the other side and have them meet up. And in the middle here, I'll probably, well, I say here, but half a kilometer into that rock, I'm going to make a big central collection area where we can store things. I can make an elevator up to the surface, and this will be a big mining operation, not just for me, but for the server. And facing outward, and then a few facing inward, I'm going to have these shafts here. So these ones here, I'm putting up signs saying what date I completed the shaft. And by complete, I mean that I took it all the way up until I hit an obstacle, such as lava in this case. And then I come back through the other way and gather up all the materials that I've revealed and haul them up to the surface. One thing that happened, like a derp, I wasn't lighting up my build as I went along. Oh, hello, you. I ended up digging a little bit too far without lighting up, and looked behind me, and I had a tunnel full of creepers and skeletons and no food, so I died. I died in my mine already. And I've already been trolled on my Discord for it by my own stepson. The nerve. But now I'm all set. I've got all these berries. I'm continuing to breed up these cows out here, and I need to gather them up. And as soon as it's light, I'm going to make a little camp out there and then go start building a fence around that village like I keep saying I'm going to. First off, let's see. Campfire, I believe I need wood, coal, and sticks. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, my carbon footprint is way up too. I'm now in 3rd place. Yep, there it is, a campfire. My first one of this world. I'm actually catching up on 2 updates, both the Update Aquatic and the Village and Pillage update. So I have a lot of new stuff to play around with. I've mostly been keeping up with the new updates via HermitCraft and playing 1.12 on my old world. We had hesitated to update because I had a customized world, and it looks like there's no sign of those coming back, so we'll see. So what I'm going to build here is very temporary. Probably not even great. So, let's see. I've got this little farm going on out here, and I'm breeding up these cows. Can't see any from here. But this isn't going to be a major farming operation. I'm going to have that on the other side of the mountain near spawn. And the idea is that this mining town that I make is not going to be particularly self-sufficient. They'll have some stuff, but for the most part, they need to get their supplies from the main town. Let's see. I need more planks. Alright, that looks pretty good for a starter home. And I'm going to put this campfire right here. Some time for sunset. Alright. I'm not homeless. It's not good, but I'm not homeless. I'll have something really good later. There we go. That makes it a home. Well, no, what makes it a home would be if I had a bed. I don't even have wool. Oh, but that's nice. That's not. Okay, back inside. Huh. That's odd. The water is rendering in front of the smoke particles. Is that the shader? Nope, that's vanilla Minecraft. Let's go save a village. Hopefully it's not too late. Oh good, here's the path. This is the part that I extended. So if I go, yep, there it is, there's the village. There's our sign to welcome to the world. There's a pig. Alright. Hopefully I am not too late. It's pretty quiet here. Alright, this is going to be very temporary. No, let's just do one high. Gonna need more fence gates. I wish that didn't mess up the path blocks. This village is going to be hard to defend. Hard to fence off anyway. Haven't even seen anyone yet. I hope they're not all murdered. Hello? And I'm out of fence. That was quick. There's a lot of village left to fence off. Is there anyone here? That's... Oh, I heard someone. And I hear a zombie. That's... I don't want to hear a zombie here. I think I hear a zombie villager. That's not good. What? Oh no. Yep. Oh no. Ah, no. Okay, we're going to trap you in here. You cannot come out. We're gonna cure you. Not pleased. Is he the only one down there? Oh, that's not okay. I was keeping this area unloaded just for that very reason, but maybe it's too close to spawn. Ah, well, I have failed. I have failed big time. Alright, is there anybody else? Anyone hiding in the well? No. And I guess I could steal that bed. So theoretically, if I can get another zombie, I want him to breed. This is terrible. And it's the end of the day. I need to get out of here. There. Yeah, I hear zombie villagers all around. Well. Oh, look at this. What was that? Do you hear that? Oh, shoot. I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep right in here. Let me in. Let me in. I hear a regular villager. But there's no bed in here. Oh. Picked the one house without a bed? How did I do that? Oh, hey! No, you stay away. I'm gonna... Well, hey. Should have been paying attention. Alright, where's my stuff? Oh, what an idiot. Let's see what's this episode. Okay. He hasn't murdered those guys, has he? That guy. One guy. Okay, my only guy. You know what I'm gonna do? And a fox. Oh, you killed the zombie. Good job. Well done. Oh. Found. Alright, you guys are prisoners. That's right. It's for your own good. Oh, you ate it? And now you're poisoned. You idiot. You are so dumb. I have never actually cured a zombie villager, so now I have to. Otherwise, my own challenge... Oh, of course. My own challenge to people on my server. I am the first to fail it if I don't do this. Oh, you're still alive. I'm gonna feed you berries. Yeah, I fed you berries. You went into breeding mode, but there's no lady foxes. Unless you're all lady foxes. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what? That'll do. I'm going to have to harvest a whole lot more wood, and I think I'd rather use spruce. And I'm going to have to clear some of these trees and build a real wall around this town. Because these guys... they just can't defend themselves. There are no golems or anything. I thought they were supposed to spawn some golems if they panicked, but they didn't. Maybe there weren't enough of them. Okay, so, next goals. I need to go find a piece of bamboo so I can start a bamboo farm. I need to find some sugarcane and start a sugarcane farm. And I need to continue breeding up those cows and make leather. That way I can make some books, some bookshelves, and an enchanting table. And I can start making some scaffolding, and I'm going to use scaffolding to mark out areas around spawn for builds. And that way my brother Rabintarg really wants to start working on some shops, and he wants to know where the designated area is, so I need to get started on that pretty quick so that he can get started on his project. And I'm going to start doing that off camera. And, but, so that we don't just end this episode on an epic failure, because that's what that was, epic failure. So was that. Go this way. There are a couple of things I want to check in on. Okay, look at that. There it is. We're just outside of the area that I've reserved for spawn. And if we recall from last episode, Revenge Hill. It's taking shape. There are berry bushes everywhere. Those are a hazard. And, well, this is exactly what I expected. Does this have a name? Oh, they don't have name tags yet. I'm going to need to get them some name tags. This is my stepdaughter and her friends. They got an ominous banner. Salmon head. Okay, so there have been some head drops. That's the first one I've spotted. Salmon. Alright, and a bed. I'm not going to steal it from them. This is, believe it or not, not the most colorful thing they've ever built. Oh, they were telling me about this. There's a little island in the middle of the river. Nice spot for a campfire, actually. I actually really dig this. And here it is. Revenge Hill. There have been some developments since I was here. Here's her underground pool. But I saw a fish. It was just a reflection. Dodge the like I said, It's like stepping on a Lego. And yep, yellow bed, because that's her favorite color. Yellow Sunshine Revenge. I hear him spying on them. This is actually really cool. Alright, now I'm going to go into spectator mode. And I'm going to creep on our other very active member of the server. Let's see. He's not online. And yeah, this is pretty cool. Bolo King is working on this. He hadn't realized that we were resetting the server. He hadn't played for quite a long time, and then he saw that the server was updated. Came on to see what was up. Went to where his old base had been and found this island instead. So he has been working on a major tree, and it suffered some burn damage, which I helped him with. But it looks like he's working on fixing it. Or maybe this is a new fire. I think he had some bad luck of going to bed to stop a thunderstorm just as the thunderstorm started, and so the rain did not put out the fire. It's too bad, because this is very cool and I can't wait to see how it shapes up when it's done. Alright, back home, back in survival mode, and that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to, like I said, off camera, gather a lot of resources to build a fence around that town. Temporary one, probably clear some of those trees. See if I can't get an opportunity to cure that zombie villager and repopulate the village. And I'm going to go in search of bamboo and see if I can start staking out claims for spawn. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, even though not much happened, give a like and subscribe, and we'll keep this up. Thank you very much. See you next time.